to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Marvin Meredith Gymnasium, home of the Russell Lady Devils, where they are preparing to face the defending 16th region champion Ashland Kittens. This is the second meeting of these two. First one kind of went sideways, 62-42 Ashland. I'm Brian Hall, joined by Mike Miller. Mike, we're in for a good one, hopefully.
Yeah, I think we are. I mean, obviously, as you said, dropped 20-point loss by Russell down at Ashland, but I think it'll be interesting to see how Ashland reacts, this being, I believe, their third game in 4 days this week. An overtime thriller against Portsmouth, a tough win on the road where they struggled from the field against Paintsville. Great matchup tonight between two great coaches, Mandy Lane, Stacy Davis, two of the best in the region. They met in the 16th Region Championship. Obviously, these two defenses kind of first, but it's going to come down to more than that between these two. I think it's going to be closer than the 20 points was at James A. Anderson Gymnasium.
I agree, Mike. We're going to take our first break here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show from Marvin Meredith Gymnasium at Russell High School. We'll be back.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
John?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Drayton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to and pay attention if their kids are using it, because there are signs that their kids use it.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new Tap to Pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
Thinking about what's next after high school? Ashland Community and Technical College offers medical assisting, business administration, computer-aided drafting and design, college transfer, and more. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
back here at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium on the Ashland Credit Union pregame shows. We prepare for a battle of two 16th region contenders. The Ashland Kittens are here to visit the Russell Lady Devils. Ashland enters at 19-3. My notes say they're built on defense and rebounding, but for me, Mike, it's their toughness.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can just go back to this past Monday where they faced a really, really good Portsmouth team and very resilient, forcing overtime. I believe it was on a big three by Addie Wolf from the wing, and then Brooklyn Duckweiler with the winner on the baseline. They just don't quit. They don't give up. If you get them down, they're going to continue to fight all the way from start to finish. Whether they're up 20, down 20, they're just going to continue to fight, and I think that epitomizes their head coach, Stacey Davis.
Oh, it is exactly. They've taken on kind of the kind of player that Coach Davis was. And part of that, I think that toughness aspect has to do with the return of Jenna Delaney. She adds a lot of athleticism, a lot of versatility to an already pretty good team.
Yeah, I think, throughout her career, it sounds like a bad term, but if you watch basketball a lot, being the garbage person, she gets the hustle points, finds the loose balls, gets that, rebound that's maybe out of someone else's reach. Always a lot of hustle plays from Jenna Delaney. Can turn a spark on a game where you may be trailing, had a few bad plays. Delaney can get right back, get the momentum right back for you, and, you don't even realize what happened, and the next thing you know, Ashland's put 6 or 8 on the board.
Absolutely. They're coming off a game, like you said, against Portsmouth on Monday, where Brooklyn Duckweiler not only hit the game-winning shot, but hung 34 on Portsmouth. Yeah. That's a pretty good night.
That's no doubt about it, and I thought it was interesting. They go to Paintsville the next night, go on the road. They only shoot 29%. They shot 6%. I think it was 6% from 3, 1 of 18. But, we were looking at the stats before. Got up 67 shots.
Yeah.
Which means there was a lot of those rebounds. The 40 rebounds they had were offensive rebounds, which is another thing that Ashland does really, really well.
Absolutely. We're going to be back here in just a minute on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show, and we'll talk about the Russell Lady Devils here on MyTown TV.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Hi, Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
And we're back here at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium on campus of Russell High School. On the Ashland Credit Union pregame show, we're preparing for a battle of 2 of maybe what some people arguably consider top 2 teams potentially in the region. Definitely a potential 16th region championship matchup. Russell Lady Devils coming in now at 18-6. And having seen the Lady Devils a lot this year, they are very much a Jekyll and Hyde group, Mike. I have seen them at their best, and I have seen them struggle this year. And I think consistency is the one thing that Coach Lane is striving for at this point.
Well, I think it obviously would have to be. I mean, here we are sitting, about a week and a half away from district tournament getting started. So you obviously you want to put it together now and get that consistency back. But when this team is on, they're a threat to win the 16th
Absolutely.
region.
You know, and it brings in a unique matchup for me. I've talked a lot about Lily Irvin as one of the best on-the-ball defenders in the 16th region, and it also brings in Brooklyn Duckweiler, who I think those two are 1 and 1A when it comes to on-the-ball defense. And anticipating shooting the lanes, getting steals and things for their team. Irvin has become a big-time offensive threat, hanging 23 the other night on Raceland. You know, you start to add her to what you already get from Kendi Darnell and Gabby Oborn, and that makes this team that much more dangerous.
Well, I think with Irvin, that gives you, as you mentioned, Oborn and Darnell, that was the known commodity coming into this season. Trying to find that third scorer, they found it in Irvin along with her defense. I think not only her scoring and her defense tonight, I think it's going to be critical for her and all of Russell to be able to defend the post well against Ariana Gully and to be able to rebound and keep Ashland to 1 shot. I think that's going to be important for Russell, they have to rebound well and limit Ashland's offensive rebounds, limit their shots.
That was one thing that hurt Russell at Ashland earlier in the year is Ariana Gully kept finding herself on the offensive boards. A lot of putbacks. So we'll throw it over now to PA man Griffin Mason for the introduction of our starting lineups. For Ashland, first number 1, Alexis Troxler.
At guard, a 5'7" junior wearing number 10, Brooklyn Duckweiler.
Number 10, Brooklyn Duckweiler.
At guard, a 5'9" junior wearing number 23, Jenna Delaney.
23, Jenna Delaney.
At guard, a 5'7" senior wearing number 11, Gabby Carley.
Number 11, Gabby Carley.
And at forward, a 5'11" senior wearing number 25,
and number 25, Ariana Gully.
The Ashland Kittens are led by head coach
2 seniors, 3 juniors, Mike. So that makes a difference, especially when you're the defending champ.
It absolutely does. They've been through the ringer, and they have that experience. Been through the regional championship. It's hard to beat experience on a really good basketball team.
Absolutely. And here come the Lady Devils.
Starting at forward, a 5'11" 8th grader wearing number 30, Kinley Coons.
8th grader, number 30, Kinley Coons.
At guard, a 5'8" sophomore wearing number 2, Lily Irvin.
Number 2, Lily Irvin.
At forward, a 5'10" senior wearing number 32, Cameron Fleming.
Number 32, Cam Fleming.
At guard, a 5'8" senior wearing number 10, Kennedy Darnell.
Kennedy Darnell and her 13 points a game.
Senior wearing number 11, Gabby Oborn.
And number 11, Gabby Oborn rounds out the starting 5 for the Lady Devils.
Led by head coach Mandy Lane, assistant coaches Gary Morris, Henry C. Griffith, Nicole Lasser, and Michael Van News.
Kind of
tonight's game is Jeff Atkins.
solid officiating crew. Jeff Atkins, Kenny Kegley, and Lane Hughes will be blowing the whistles.
Speaking of solid crowd tonight.
Absolutely.
Nice. I think everybody wanted to get out of the house for this big matchup after being kind of stranded in the snow and ice. It's nice to see all that melted and able to get back on schedule.
Still trying to get back to a routine. That's exactly right. Troxler will line up to jump it up against Cam Fleming. Referee Kenny Kegley will toss it up. And we're underway. And we're going to get a jump ball on the jump ball.
So how do you do the alternating possession here?
I think they
have to jump it up again. Okay.
I think Carly and Coons have to jump it up.
Something that they don't do. Look at them. They're laughing out there. We don't do this.
Yeah.
Because they don't do it anymore.
The old, as Dick Vitale would say, this is the way the jump ball should be.
And Coons gets the tag.
Yeah. So here comes Kennedy Darnell against Jenna Delaney to Gabby Oborn. Now she'll come out. Now, Delaney will come out on Oborn.
They're switching on man.
Yeah. Duckweiler nearly the steal. Here comes Darnell in the lane, blocked partially. I believe Gabby Carley blocked that from
Carley
behind.
got a little bit of it, yeah.
Here's Delaney to Duckweiler. And back to Carley at the top. And she's going to reset things. Gully out to set a screen. Duckweiler, she'll attack downhill. Delaney, very deliberate first possession for the Kittens.
Nice job defensively for Russell, not letting them turn the corner too much here and get into the basket.
Now, here's Gully against Fleming. Duckweiler to Carley. We ran a minute off the clock here, Mike. Here comes Alexis Troxler. Strong take, no good. Tipped around, she gets her own. Back out to Carley. Carley will attack. Up and good. Little floater in the lane to get the scoring started.
And you know, I don't know if anybody, if you noticed it or not, as soon as Gully touched the ball, Darnell was dropping into the lane to double Gully in the post because I think she hurt him pretty bad in that last game.
If I remember right, she had 24 and 12 that day. Here's Irvin on the right side against Duckweiler. Baseline floater off the side of the backboard and run down by Duckweiler. And here come the Kittens. Duckweiler, she'll attack the lane up partially blocked, I believe. Nope.
It's going off the backboard and out of bounds.
Yeah. It will go back to the Lady Devils. Ashland with some pressure here. There's Darnell. Just a little bit ahead of Delaney. She'll attack downhill. Step through.
Good jump ball.
And we're going to get a jump ball, and it should go the Kittens' way, yeah.
It's Jenna Delaney that we talked about pregame, doing the little things that sometimes you don't notice. Got the tie up there and gets the ball back on the alternating possession.
You know, Delaney went hard for the steal there in the press, and Darnell got away from him. You see her just hustle to get back. So here's Delaney. Duckweiler in the corner.
Almost looks like a matchup
Tip
zone
by
here.
Irvin. Irvin will attack against Delaney. Up, no good. Carly with the rebound. I think you're right, Mike. I think Russell's showing a little bit of a matchup zone. Here's Duckweiler in the corner for three. No good. Gully battling Oborn. Loose ball on the ground, and Gully gets it out. Carly will take a three from the top. No good. Rebound to Kinley Coons, and here come the Lady Devils. Billy Irvin. Here's Coons. Deep three from Coons on the left side. Kinley Coons will get the scoring start. The eighth grader with about a 24-footer there, Mike.
Yeah, it was been good from any three-point distance.
Yeah.
NBA or anywhere closer.
You know, Tyler Rowland and I were talking about the college floors with the multiple three-point lines, and that one, like you said, good from any of them. It's tipped around to Duckweiler. Let's get past Delaney for three, and good.
3 for Jenna Delaney.
And Delaney with the steal. Here's Duckweiler. Carly from the foul line up, bouncing around. Silverberry ain't good.
2 for Gabby Carly.
Inbound to Fleming. Delaney trying to keep Darnell from getting it back, but she does. Here she'll attack downhill. Blocked from behind by Duckweiler. Coons ends up with it. Layup looked like Delaney got a piece of it, and Ariana Gully will end up with it.
Oh, we got something
on the floor.
Yep.
Coach Mandy Lane is going to go ahead and take a 30-second timeout here at Blackburn Avenue. Giovanni's 30-second timeout. I believe Zoe J. Smith just checked in for Ashland as well.
One of the many players that Coach Stacey Davis can go to on her bench. But
so many weapons.
and I think it's interesting. We saw Russell changing up their defense. We also saw Ashland. They were in a man-to-man early and then jumped into that press off of a made basket. Wouldn't be shocked coming out of this timeout. I think this is probably a purely offensive timeout for Mandy Lane, but see them come out and maybe switch up some defenses on both sides.
Well, that's kind of Coach Stacey Davis giving Russell a little bit of their own medicine. They're known to switch things up. Coach Gary Morris down there, I call him a defensive guru. He's an all-defensive guy all the time, and him and Coach Lane like to switch up and show multiple looks. So Ashland kind of giving it back to him.
Yep. Going into look like a 2-3, and now they're going to match up out of that.
There is Zoe J. Over to Duckweiler. Carly at the top. Troxler at the foul line. Back to Carly. Duckweiler.
Looks like they're trying to do Troxler and Gully in a little bit of a high-low against this zone.
This is kind of a 1-3-1 look that Russell's known for. As Carly will reset things. Carly, Zoe J. A lot of dribbling over to Troxler. Duckweiler in the corner. She wants three. No good long. Rebounded by Kinley Coons. And the Lady Devils will bring it back the other way. Billy Irvin. Carly goes for the steal. Irvin will attack. Pull up for three at the top of the key. No good. Coons tipped around rebound. She'll be fouled on the putback. Let's see who they got. It's going to be Brooklyn Duckweiler. It'll be the first foul. First foul of the game, and that'll send Kinley Coons to the line. Coons very active early on the boards.
Yes, no doubt.
First one up and good.
And I think she needs to be active all night for Russell to be able to pull a win out tonight.
Second up and good. 7-5 Ashland with 3:11 to play here in the first quarter.
Coons has all 5 of Russell's points. Looks like a three-quarter 1-2-2 here.
Yep, here comes that three-quarter diamond. Brooklyn Duckweiler. Troxler in the corner. She wants 3. No good. Oborn and Zoe J got tangled up, but here comes Lily Irvin. Finds Cam Fleming under the basket, a little too deep. Oborn from deep in front of the Ashland bench. No good. Duckweiler with the rebound. And now Ashland has numbers. One person to beat. Oborn. Duckweiler goes up, and that's good.
Her first 2.
Here comes that Ashland pressure now. Darnell. Lob to Oborn.
Nice job.
Get pass to Irvin.
Nice job by Russell breaking that press.
Cam Fleming, did she step on the line? Yes, she did. And it'll go back Ashland's way.
I got that as the 3rd turnover for Russell in the first quarter here.
Russell's going to fall back into a little 2-3 look, but I believe they're still matching up out of it. Here's Carly. Spins in the lane. May got away with a walk. Shot blocked by Fleming, and it'll stay with Ashland.
Yeah, I think she looked like she took a little bit of an extra step.
As Mila Troxler will now enter for Russell. Give Cam Fleming a break. Duckweiler, Carly cutting to the basket, up and good.
Nice cut by Gabby Carly.
Very well designed play from Coach Davis and staff. Here comes Lily Irvin now. Little three-quarter court from Ashland. Kennedy Darnell, double teamed, will find Irvin. Irvin will pull a 3 from the right side, and no good. Long rebound to Alexis Troxler. She'll find Carly. Carly thought about the 3, a little stuttered. Finds Duckweiler, back to Carly. Alexis Troxler. Tough matchup for the 8th grader in there. Mila Troxler against Ariana Gully, and there we see Gully get the bucket.
Scores through a triple team. They collapsed on her when she got the ball in the post, just too deep though.
Here's Darnell to Irvin, to Oborn. Now Coons and Gully battling in the post. Here's Darnell to Troxler, cut, tipped around, ends up with Coons. Shot from 15, no good, and Alexis Troxler ends up with a rebound. Here's a pass ahead to Zoe J. She's back to Troxler. Zoe J in the corner, she wants a 3. Long, no good. Duckweiler beats everybody for the rebound and a putback. 15-5 Ashland. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Oborn ahead to Darnell. They beat the pressure. Darnell finds Coons. Coons wants another 3 up, and good. She's got all 8. The 8th grader keeping Russell in the ball game right now, Mike.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Russell has struggled offensively, but I think you got to give credit to that Ashland defense. They've really caused Russell some issues, not allowing them to get into the offense that they want.
Absolutely. Here's Zoe J. Back to Carly. Carly will attack. Lob to Gully. Nice catch and up and bucket.
Nice pass by Gabby Carly.
Here's Gabby Oborn with 10 seconds to Lily Irvin. Back to Oborn. Thought about the 3. She'll attack. Gives it to Troxler. Troxler up. No good. Darnell with the rebound, and she won't get it off. That's where we will end the first quarter. Ashland leading 17-8. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
And we're back here at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium on campus of Russell High School, where the Ashland Kittens are basically right now they're beating Kinley Coons 17-8. Mike.
Yeah, pretty much. Russell really struggling from the field. As I was talking during the break, I'm not keeping the shooting percentages, but Russell really struggling. But I think what the struggle is mainly from that Ashland defense. They're either forcing Russell to take some shots they don't want or making him take really tough shots, and it's been difficult for Russell to score. Russell's not done a horrible job defensively, but offensively they can't seem to figure out this Ashland defense.
Addison Wolf checked in at the quarter there for Ashland as they continue to show their depth. She'll get it ahead to Zoe J. Zoe J. Back to Wolf. Wolf wants a three. About the spot she tied the Portsmouth game up the other night, Mike.
Yeah.
It's in and out, and Lily Irvin comes away with it. Ahead to Cam Fleming. Tip, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Ashland.
I got that as 5 Russell turnovers now.
They're kind of their own worst enemy right now, and Ashland is forcing them to a pace they may not like.
I feel like that break there, they were trying to get the ball up and score quickly. And I think in the back of their mind, it's like, well, we really struggled in the half court offensively. We need to get a quick bucket. And that, secondarily caused the turnover.
Yeah. Zoe J. Back to Duckweiler. Here's Carly. She gets in the lane, finds Gully, but is tipped away by Fleming to Darnell, ahead to Oborn.
Wow.
And a little collision there with Brooklyn Duckweiler, and that's going to be the second foul on Brooklyn Duckweiler.
Ashland's number 10, Brooklyn Duckweiler, her second.
Brooke Campbell quickly off the Ashland bench as they go even deeper, Mike.
Number 4, Brooke Campbell.
Yeah, it's like it's a never-ending turnstile of good players coming off the bench.
A lot of options for Coach Davis. Here's Darnell on the baseline, no good. Fleming with the rebound,
by
blocked by Wolf. Gullions up with Eric Carly on the attack. Ahead to Zoe J. She'll fake a pass, take the three, and stick it. Wow. 20-8. Ashland with a 12-point lead, 6.5 to play here in the half. Loose ball now. Zoe J. and Irvin. Who's it going? It's going to go to Ashland. I believe it would have been an over and back either way if Irvin had picked it up. But another turnover for the Devils.
Got them with 6 now.
Your coach Gary Morse calling out the defensive play as it's a 2-3 matchup from Russell. Here's Carly, or Zoe J, excuse me. Tipped by Irvin to Carly. Back to Zoe J. Ashland very deliberate with a 12-point lead here. Here's Campbell in the corner. Back to Zoe J. Lob to Wolf. Skip pass. She's looking inside. There's Gully against Fleming. Here comes that triple team again. She finds Campbell for 3. No good. Gully with the offensive rebound. Tipped away, though, and Irvin will come up with it. Here come the Lady Devils.
And, that was a good job by Cam Fleming pushing Gully into the baseline. That really didn't give her much except for that pass to the corner.
A couple of senior post players going at it. As here's another turnover as Wolf will go ahead to Zoe J, and they're going to call that a block on for Lily Irvin, and it'll be Ashland ball under their own basket.
I got that as 7 turnovers for Russell.
Coach Lane can't be happy. I mean, they're still looking for a second score.
Yeah. Kinley Coons has 8, and that's all of Russell's points.
Here's Carly. Lob to Campbell. Skip pass to Zoe J. Quickly to Wolf in the corner. Ashland in no hurry. Gully in the post. She'll go to work against Cam Fleming, and they're going to get a foul either on Darnell or Fleming. I believe Fleming, Mike.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who it was.
Yeah, it's going to be Cam Fleming. Yeah.
And looking how they're defending Gully, they're putting almost 1.5 because you got someone that's fronting her, and in that case, Coons or Darnell will front Gully, and then Fleming is playing behind her. They're trying to deny that entry pass because Gully hurt them so bad in that last matchup.
Well, Gully is seasoned veteran, under the basket, double teaming her. fronting her is the only chance you got, and then and she's showing that that's even a tough thing to do as she makes both free throws.
Well, she made a nice pass. We were talking about pushing her to the baseline. She had made a nice pass to Campbell in the corner for the open three earlier.
Here's Irvin. She'll attack. Floater in the lane. No good. And Gully with the rebound. She hands to Carly, and here come the Kittens. Here's Zoe J. Back to Gully. Gully will attack here from the top of the key. Blocked this time by Fleming, and it's going to stay with the Kittens.
It's good defense.
You know, I've talked a lot about Cam Fleming's defense this year. She's just so fundamentally sound underneath.
And looking at that one, you know, she moved her feet to stay in the right position, stayed between Gully and the basket, and got the block on that one.
There's Carly for three. No good. Gully again with the rebound. Back up and rolls off. Darnell's going to come away with it. Ahead to Oborn, and it's going to be another turnover. She throws it inbounds to Campbell. Gabby Oborn's hurt. This is not good.
No. I think she might have got hurt running into the pad down there into the stage. Not sure what she did. Looks like a hand or arm or wrist or something. Tell you what, while they're checking on Gabby, let's take a quick one.
We're going to take a break. Yeah, we'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage of Lady Devil basketball, where Gabby Oborn has hopefully just a little stinger in her wrist, but she is going to come out here. And
about as quiet as it can get here with this many people at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium while they were checking on Oborn, and I think it's both fan bases don't want to see a great player like that.
No, especially this time of year, senior year. I mean, you never want to see it, but you don't want to lose anybody before the postseason. Mila Wheeler is checked in for Oborn, as she is with the Russell training staff getting checked out here. 22-8, Ashland on top. 4:28 to play in the half, and the story for Russell is finding any kind of offense right now.
Yeah, they have struggled. Their offense has been 8 points from Kinley Coons, and that's been it.
Yeah.
And that was 8 points in the first quarter, and we're halfway through the second quarter now.
Yeah. Here's Carly against Wheeler. Over to Wolf. Wolf will bring it back out to the top to Carly. She'll go downhill, jumper in the lane, good.
Carly now with 8.
24-8. Here's Coons. Double team finds Darnell in the lane, looking for her first basket, and she'll get it.
Darnell.
That'll be the first basket of the second quarter for Russell. 24-10 Ashland. Here's Carly. Tipped away by Irvin. Carly gets it back out to Zoe J, right?
Yes, Zoe J.
There's Wolf. Back to Zoe J in the corner.
We got Gully out of the game. Troxler now in the post.
And, you know, Ashland doesn't lose much there in the post when you come with Troxler. Get Gully a break. Here's Carly. Ashland again being very deliberate. Carly attacks. Finger roll no good, and we're going to get a foul.
Campbell.
That's going to be on
number 4,
Brooke Campbell. That'll be her first.
Checking in the game for Russell, number 4, Presley Price.
Presley Price into the game now for Russell. Here's Darnell back to Irvin. Lob to Darnell. Looking inside. Here's Price. Irvin for 3. Up and good. Big basket for Lily Irvin.
That was nice ball movement on. That's probably the best offensive movement of the ball we've seen tonight from Russell.
Absolutely. Zoe J. Backing in against Presley Price. Here's Carly. That's Campbell in the corner for three, and she answers.
3 for Brooke Campbell.
Brooke Campbell with the three now. Darnell to Coons. We're going to get a foul
on Campbell.
That's
her second.
Her second, yeah.
For Brooke Campbell, her second.
And, we didn't talk about this on the pregame, Brian, but that's going to be team's third. Russell shoots over 70% from the free throw line as a team.
Yeah, very good at the foul line, yeah.
If they can force some fouls and get themselves to the free throw line, they might be able to get some points there.
Yeah. There's Darnell against Carly. Darnell now against Troxler. Nice ball fake, up, off the board, and good.
4 in a row for Darnell now.
Yeah. And with Oborn out, then they've got to get Darnell going if they're going to get back in this. Here's Wolf. Back to Carly. Carly to Campbell in the corner. Back to Zoe J. Nice job by Cam Fleming to tip away the attempted entry pass, but Zoe J will end up right back with it. There's Carly. She wants three from the left side, and good. 30-15. And Russell wants a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back here on MyTown TV. MyTown TV coverage of, well, we got a MyTown matchup here.
Yes, we do.
The Russell Lady Devils trailing the Ashland Kittens 30-15, and I know we're 138. We're not to halftime yet, but this feels like a little bit of a danger zone for the Lady Devils.
Yeah, I think you don't want to let this lead extend out much further than it is. It's 15. Ashland's largest has been 16. Looks like Ashland's going to fall back. Jenna Delaney back into the game for the Kittens.
Like you said, just that revolving door of depth that the Kittens have. And now Carly's going to tie up Irvin, and that's going to go Ashland's way. You know, I was getting ready to say, Russell, you know, it would be a big confidence boost to get this under double digits at halftime, but I guess another what you would consider turnover is going to make it tough. Here's Carly. Loose ball, Presley Price comes away with it. Now she's on the attack. She'll back it out smartly as Troxler was step for step with her. Kinley Coons for three. That's her third three of the game.
And we're back to a 12-point ball game with a minute to go.
That was a huge bucket by the eighth grader right there.
A defensive stop here gives Russell some momentum heading into the half.
Absolutely.
Even if they don't even score, even if they're only down 12.
Here's Carly. Loose ball out to Zoe J. One dribble, 15-footer, no good. Price with the rebound.
There's the stop.
And here comes Coons ahead to Darnell. Darnell on the attack against Wolf. She'll pull up 8-footer and good. We're back to a 10-point game. 35 seconds to play.
5-0 run here for the Devils.
Here's Carly. Zoe J. Presley Price giving Russell great minutes off the bench with Oborn still being attended to. Here's Carly. She'll attack. Cam Fleming gets a hand on it. 18 seconds to play. Here come the Lady Devils. Darnell on the attack. Stutter up against Troxler. Blocked. And it's going to be off of Darnell and back to Ashland. Outstanding patience and timing by Alexis Troxler.
Yeah, I think almost not going to tell the Kennedy Darnell what to do because, I mean, she's has been a great player and a great career. Maybe a quick ball fake gets Troxler in the air, and you get to go to the line for a two at the worst.
Yeah. Here's Delaney at the buzzer. It'll be short, and that's where we're going to end this first half. Ashland leading Russell 30-20. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him, from Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Mom, what's for dinner?
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
And we're back here on MyTown TV for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, where the kittens are leading the Lady Devils 30-20. Mike, you got a few numbers for us?
Yeah, I'll go through what I have, and as I always say, these are in bold type, unofficial, and
always
underlined
unofficial.
with big exclamation points. But the Ashland Kittens leading 30-20. They are led in scoring by senior Gabby Carley with 11, 6 for Ariana Gully. Gully also with 5 rebounds by my count. 4 points and 3 rebounds for Brooklyn Duckweiler. 3 for Brooke Campbell, Zoe J. Smith, Jenna Delaney for Ashland, and that'll round out your 30 for Russell. It is Kinley Coons leading the way with 11 points, and then only 2 other players in the scorebook for the Lady Devils is 6 for Kennedy Darnell and 3 for Lily Irvin for Russell, led in rebounds by Cam Fleming, also Kinley Coons with 2 and Irvin with 2 for Russell. The big stat that sticks out, I'm not keeping shooting percentages, but the big stat that sticks out to me for Russell, they have doubled up Ashland in turnovers. A statistic you don't want to double someone up in. They have 10, Ashland has 5, and that's led to several Ashland points. But nice job by the Lady Devils coming out of that timeout, 5-0. Back to a 10-point game. Anybody's ball game in the second half.
You know, we talked a little bit off air a few minutes ago about it's a 10-point lead, but it feels like a much larger advantage for the kids.
No doubt, feels like it should be 20 because Russell struggled so much there in the first quarter and early part of the second quarter that you thought, man, this is on the on the precipice of being a blowout, a 20-30 point blowout before halftime. And you talked about Russell's toughness and being resilient. Also Ashland the same way with toughness, but Russell being resilient, staying in the game, keep playing. One of your seniors goes out with an injury, but you cut it to 10 at halftime. It's anybody's game.
We're still in a battle. We're going to take a break here. On the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, we'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
And we're back here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show on MyTown TV, a MyTown matchup between the Russell Lady Devils and the Ashland Kittens, as Russell at halftime here recognizing the seniors of the swim team. Mike, I think the biggest thing you touched on is those 10 turnovers.
Yeah, that kind of put Russell behind the 8 ball. And the crazy thing is most of them were in the half court.
Yeah.
I think they turned over one against the press, but Ashland sped them up, and Russell just didn't respond well early. Later in the game, into the second quarter, they seemed to find their groove and kind of figured that out a little bit, even with Gabby Oborn on the bench.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Davis does on the defensive end for Ashland, and how Coach Lane decides to make adjustments on the offensive end. Got some easy buckets there at the end of half, and want to try to keep that going to start the third quarter.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things there you touched on was the injury to Oborn. She had ice on her hand there, so it looks like it might be the end of her night, so we'll see how Russell bounces back.
And we hope it's just the end of her night.
Yes,
we hope that she's back.
We're hopeful it's nothing serious. So
because ultimately this one doesn't mean as much as the ones will start in
ready to come.
A couple of weeks. So you want to make sure she's as healthy as possible.
Absolutely. We're going to take our final break before the second half, where we'll be back here on MyTown TV, where the Kittens lead the Lady Devils 30-20.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Being able to spend time with patients is really what does make the biggest difference.
My goal is to get you as well as I can so that you don't need a doctor as often.
With expert clinicians offering personalized care in pediatrics, mental health, pharmacy, dental, and so much more. We're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We here at the Greenup County Health Department are here to help provide the family planning program and are available. If you are uninsured or have on Medicaid, or if it's an adolescent, we're not going to turn anyone away.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him, from Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
At Primary Plus, we're more than just a healthcare provider. Since 1983, we have been proudly serving communities across northeastern Kentucky, providing state-of-the-art care to the region we call home. With expert clinicians offering personalized care, and we're more than your family doctor. We're your doctor in the family.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
And we're back here on the Buffalo Wild Wings kind of extended halftime, Mike, with we've had a couple of teams recognized for senior night here in Russell's athletic department, the archery team pregame. Swim team at halftime here. We're about a minute and 20 away from starting the second half. Gabby Oborn is on the floor getting some shots up, Mike, but she's definitely favoring that left wrist.
Yeah, no doubt. It's like she doesn't want to necessarily catch the ball two hands. She's like catching it with her right hand. So we'll see if she may try to give it a go, but, you know, I'm also hope that she'll be smart about it and not injure it any further than what it is. And
well, it's like you know, we were talking off air. This game obviously important from a confidence and a growth standpoint, but in the scheme of things, the games that really matter are still a week and a half away.
Yes, no doubt.
You know, I'm sure that will factor into Coach Lane and staff's decision on the Gabby Oborn.
I'm sure. Because, you know, you feel like, looking at this region and the teams in the region, you feel like these two teams are going to meet again down in Moorhead in March, whether that's in the semis or in the finals. You feel like both these teams are the favorites in their district, so they won't be playing each other first round. So you think they may be meeting in the semis, or they'll have a replay of the 16th Region Championship last year.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't ever want to look ahead, but you also want to have your team as healthy and prepared come time to make the trip down 64
but
to
see,
Moorhead.
That's the good thing that we can do. We can look ahead.
Yeah,
we can talk about all that stuff. We don't have to worry about how our team's doing and all that. We'll leave that to Coach Lane and Coach Davis.
Yeah.
They can figure that out on that. We get to look ahead and talk all this kind of stuff. So that's what's fun about our job.
Gabby Oborn is on the floor here, and both teams will come out with their original starting lineups.
you hear this a lot. Everybody says it, how important those first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half. I think it's important for Russell to see, can they cut into this lead or not allow it to extend here in the first half of this third quarter.
Well, even to do you one better, this possession,
Right,
getting a quick bucket. Here's
And
Darnell.
there it is.
Ball fake on Delaney.
Oh.
No good. Gully with another rebound. Here comes Ashland. Carly ahead to Duckweiler. Duckweiler on the attack. Floater in the lane. Up, no good. Gully with another rebound. Put back, no good. Kennedy Darnell grabs it. Ahead to Lily Irvin. The Lady Devils have numbers. Here's Oborn thrown behind her. She'll bring it back out. Here is Lily Irvin. Irvin picks up her dribble, finds Kinley Coons. Coons against Troxler. Back to Oborn now. Thought about the deep three.
And she'll shoot it from there and make it.
And we refer to that as Gabby land here at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium. The 25-plus footers that Gabby tends to take and make as Irvin attacks, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds, I believe, by Carly, and it will stay with the Lady Devils here under their own basket.
Interesting to see that that Ashland's not applying as much pressure defensively to start this half as they did in the first half, but I'm sure that's and we got a 30-second timeout. And as I say that, Ashland puts on the defensive pressure and forces a timeout.
Well, we're going to have a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's timeout called by Coach Mandy Lane and the Lady Devils. The problem you got there, you're talking about that pressure off and on, is the position of the ball inbounding here is halfway between the bench and the basket. And that's a tough spot.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
It kind of limits you in the – I mean, because you're almost limited down the baseline. You can't throw a higher pass that may hit the back of the backboard, and you don't want to throw it into the corner. So you kind of got to try to dive to the basket, throw a cross-court pass all the way across the lane into the corner or come out deep. And unless you can screen that and get somebody open under the basket, it can be for a difficult throw-in here.
Absolutely. For me, I try to get it in the backcourt. Darnell on the wing against Delaney. Screen from Coons. Now that one hit off of Coons' foot, and Troxler picks it up. Here comes the Kittens. Duckweiler again on the attack, finds Delaney. Delaney. Floater up in the lane, no good. Gully grabs it, tipped out of bounds by Cameron Fleming. It will stay with the Kittens here.
Gully can just be relentless on the backboards. It seems like she gets her hands on just about every rebound that comes off there.
I don't second-guess coaches very often, but when the preseason rankings came out and had her outside of the top 10 this year,
no,
I didn't see that in any way, shape, or form. Here's Duckweiler. Carly. Russell in a 2-3. Carly, Delaney, Duckweiler in the corner. She'll find Gully against Fleming. Nice spin move by Gully, up and good.
No, that's not a top 10 player in the region.
Not at all, no. Here's Irvin. Here comes that Ashland pressure. You talked him into it, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Kennedy Darnell on the attack. She gets by Gully and she'll lay it in.
Now, that was all made possible, I think, by Irvin coming here and turning and rotating out of that double team, getting the ball back to the other side of the court. It was allowing Darnell to get the ball down.
Absolutely. Lily Irvin does such a good job. They have this three-guard set with Oborn, Irvin, and Darnell. Any one of them can run that one position and get the ball at the court.
And I feel like if she'd have made one more step, one more dribble, she gets caught in the trap.
Yep.
She moved at just the perfect time.
Here's Carly. Lob to Delaney. Nice catch. She'll kick it out to Gully. Carly to Duckweiler. Tipped away to Troxler and loose again. Bodies on the floor, and we've got a tie-up that's going to stay with the Kittens here. Troxler and Cam Fleming hit the deck there.
And here we are, 2.5 minutes in, still a 10-point lead.
Yeah. There's Carly inbound. She finds Duckweiler. Back to Carly. Carly baseline. Finds Gully. Gully one dribble, picks it up. Now Duckweiler cuts into the lane, the floater up and good.
That was an experienced player in Gully, not panicking, looking and finding the player that she needed with the open cut by Duckweiler.
Yep, there's Kendi Darnell to the basket. She's going to answer with a chance for a three-point play.
And that puts Darnell into double figures. That's a foul on Gully. Her first.
As active on both ends of the floor in the post as Gully's been, to go this long with only one foul is very impressive. Darnell trying to complete the three-point play, and she does.
And speaking of fouls, you only have foul trouble, and I don't know if you call it that, Duckweiler with 2 and Campbell with 2 for Ashland.
Yeah. Here's Carly, and Russell has got it under the double digits for the first time in a while. Delaney hands to Carly. Carly skip past Duckweiler in the corner for 3. And as soon as I say that, Brooklyn Duckweiler sticks the 3 from the left corner. Here's Darnell against the Ashland pressure. Too much dribbling.
I think
right
Darnell
now.
got bailed out a little bit
She
there.
did. They're going to call that on Jenna Delaney.
I mean, I'm not saying that Delaney didn't contact her, but Darnell's trying to dribble through 4 players there.
And this experienced Ashland team and their pressure, you just can't do that.
No.
Here's
So
Oborn.
Russell got a break there.
Yeah. To Darnell. Delaney is all over her. Darnell backdoor cut. She's finds Fleming for the 15-footer. Off the rim, no good. Lily Irvin battling, but Ariana Gully ends up with the rebound.
Got her with 8 on the night.
Here's Troxler. Duckweiler in the right corner this time. And they're going to get a kick on Gabby Oborn. Every time I've seen Ariana Gully this year, she's just a walking double-double. I know she's had
getting close. She's got 6 points, and by my count, 8 rebounds.
Carly to inbound, finds Gully on post, hounded by Cam Fleming. Off
Good
the bottom
defense.
of the backboard. Nice job by Cameron Fleming. Oborn on the attack. Lob to Irvin. Tipped away. It will go out of bounds. Delaney got it, but they're going to give it to the Kittens here. Nice hustle play by Jenna Delaney. And they're going to let the sub in here. Delaney, she plays so hard, and she's still working herself back into basketball shape. So Zoe J. Smith will check in here for her and give her a break.
She just affects the game every time she checks in.
As soon as she comes in.
And they're going to call that on Gully.
Yep, that was an illegal screen.
That's her second.
Yep.
That was a good call.
It was the right call. Referee Lane Hughes explaining she did throw her hip out there.
She threw that arm out just a little bit, just enough.
Yep.
That you're going to get that call on you.
Here's Oborn. Screen from Fleming. Oborn on the attack on the left side up. No good. Duckweiler ends up with it. Here comes the Kittens with numbers. Duckweiler, a little hesitation, tipped away by Irvin. And Cam Fleming will come up with it. Here's Lily Irvin ahead, and she's going to, we got a collision between Troxler and Oborn, and they're going to get Gabby Oborn for the foul.
Her first.
That's kind of a football play,
It was.
The offensive player, when the ball's in the air, there is no offense, no defense. Everybody has equal opportunity to the ball.
Going to throw it deep and throw it up for grabs.
Yep.
Addie Wolf checked into the game for Ashland. Troxler came out.
Here's Carly against Irvin.
We've been stuck on this 37-25 for a little bit.
Zoe J. She'll hand it to Wolf. Back to Carly. Ashland again, very deliberate on offense when they get in the half-court set. Oborn against Carly. Duckweiler in the corner, finds Gully in the post against Fleming. Up, and we're going to get a foul on Fleming. Nice job of spatial recognition there by Ariana Gully. She knew where she was on the floor, knew she had room to kind of make that spin.
Absolutely, and I think it's interesting, too, that here in the third quarter, Coach Lane really hasn't been double-teaming Gully in the post as much. Seems like she's bringing her defenders out and creating more ball pressure to make it more difficult to pass into the post and not double-teaming Gully as much.
That foul on Cam Fleming, and like you're talking about, Fleming, a very good post defender, but got caught playing behind Gully there as Gully makes both free throws.
She now has 10 points. You were talking about her being a walking double-double. I have her with 10 points and 8 rebounds. With still a quarter plus to go.
Nice job by Irvin, saving a turnover. Lob to Oborn. Oborn, Darnell in the middle
Nice
to Fleming.
pass.
Nice pass. Fleming missed the layup. And Golly, there's another rebound. She'll get it ahead to Duckweiler. Ashland on the attack. Duckweiler all the way up and good. Tough shot.
Puts Duckweiler into double figures now with 11.
Here comes Irvin now on the attack, and they're going to get a block. Yeah.
I think that's Duckweiler. That's her third.
You know, Duckweiler was set for the charge there, but Irvin just sidestepped it enough at the last second.
I don't think the Ashland folks that are here would agree with you on that one,
well,
based on their reaction.
I said that kind of quietly here.
I understand.
So we didn't.
A block charge is always a bang-bang play.
To me, it's the same as a possession arrow.
Pretty much,
yeah. Oborn to inbound for Russell underneath their own basket. Having trouble, finds Coons. Coach Davis with the faith in Duckweiler, going to leave her in there, and Gully will tap away the pass. Oborn will pick it up, deep three, no good. Rebound comes to Wolf, and Ashland again on the attack. The Wolf will hit the brakes, find Carly. Now they're going to reset things here. Here's Zoe J. Again, got that one-on-one matchup, Gully and Fleming in the post. Zoe J. back to Carly. 16-point Ashland lead here. Here's Carly, screen from Gully. Carly baseline, tips it out to Duckweiler for three, no good. Wolf with the rebound, she'll turn, floater, blocked partially by Fleming. Gully ends up with it, and she loses it to Kinley Coons. Coons has picked up her dribble, and nobody realizes it. Here's Kennedy Darnell, comes back to help. She'll bring it across the timeline. Lob into Fleming. Nice job by Addison Wolf. Tips it to Gabby Carly. Ashland on the run again. Lob to Zoe J. Smith, and it's intercepted by Irvin.
Ashland's starting to get the turnover bug now.
Little loose with the ball right now.
They're up to 8. Oborn is on the other side there, Brian, holding that wrist.
Yeah, she's obviously fighting through it here. Here's Irvin. Darnell. Here's Oborn, deep three. No good. Fleming and Gully are battling again. Fleming will win this one.
Oh, nice idea. Just pass wasn't high enough off the bounce.
Yeah. Fleming, nice job going to get that rebound. And Saul Coons, they just weren't quite on the same page there.
Presley Price checks in. Also checking in the game for Ashland. And Brooke Campbell and Laura Short for Ashland.
As Ashland goes even one more player deeper.
And I think they're just going to play this last 40 minutes, give some of those players they took out a little bit of a blow.
Yeah. Here's Duckweiler. Duckweiler to Short. Short. Back to Duckweiler. That's Zoe J for three, up and good.
Her second three of the night. Pushes that lead to 19, the largest of the night.
There's Darnell on the attack against Duckweiler. Kicks it to Oborn in the right corner. Three up, no good. Tipped around by Wolf and Price. Price ends up with it. Darnell finds Oborn again. She'll attack this time. Lobs to Fleming. Fleming, nice catch and finish by Cam Fleming at the buzzer. So that's where we're going to end this third quarter of this MyTown matchup between the Ashland Kittens and Russell Lady Devils. The Kittens lead 44-27. We'll be back here on MyTown TV.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
And we're back here on MyTown TV. We've got a MyTown matchup of the Ashland Kittens against the Russell Lady Devils. The Kittens that pushed it out to pretty close to their largest. What was their largest lead?
Largest lead was 19. It was at 44-25, and then you had that bucket by Fleming to make it 44-27. And Russell had gotten it down to 9 in the third quarter, and you thought, well, maybe they got something happening here. And then Ashland woke up a little bit.
Yeah. Irvin the inbound to Oborn here as we start the fourth. Zoe J will defend her. Obviously forcing her to that left hand that she hurt earlier in the game.
Now, if you're looking for a positive for Russell, they only had, by my count, 2 turnovers in that third quarter after having 10 in the first half.
There's Coons. She gets her own rebound. Loose ball picked up by Duckweiler. She finds Campbell. Campbell ahead to Wolf. Wolf to the basket up. No good. A lot of contact. And that's going to go off of Brooke Campbell out of bounds to the Lady Devils. I think both coaches wanted contact on both ends there, Mike.
I think they did too.
Here's Darnell against Duckweiler. Back to Oborn. Irvin. Coons battling with Campbell in the post right now. Irvin. Pull up, 15-footer, no good. Darnell with the rebound. She'll turn against Duckweiler, up, no good. Duckweiler with the rebound, and here come the Kittens with numbers. Duckweiler all the way on the attack. Tip, Irvin got a piece of it. Now here comes the Lady Devils. Kinley Coons out in front of everyone. And they're going to call a foul and count the basket. And that's going to be Brooke Campbell they're going to get for that foul.
And, you know, in that respect, just give up the bucket. I mean, I'm not trying to – I like the hustle from Campbell, but – and you're still up 15 points. But.
Yeah. Well, I think she kind of swiped just to get in the way of Coons. I don't think she meant to even get contact with the ball.
Right. She might not even make contact. But, you know, the official running back down made the call.
Yep. 3-point play completed by Kinley Coons.
See if that could get Russell to.
There's Wolf. Back to Carly.
Back in there. Interesting lineup for the Kittens here.
Short. To Wolf. Wolf will attack. Stop. Here's Carly.
And
Coach
timeout.
Davis wants a timeout. What's she going to take?
Timeout Ashland. Wants a 30.
She's going to call a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 32nd timeout here. 44-30. Kittens on top. 6:23 to play, Mike.
Yeah, and with that 30-second timeout, Ariana Gully checking back in. It was a different lineup. I haven't seen Ashland play a whole lot this year, but you know, with Short, Zoe J. Smith, Campbell, Carly, not one that you see a lot.
Yeah.
So I think she's trying to get her team on the right page, and then putting Gully in, you think you got to try to go into the post here.
Yeah. I mean, that's been a pretty positive most of the night, most of the season.
It almost always is.
Yeah. Brooke Campbell will inbound in front of the Kitten bench here.
And I think Gully came in for Laura Short.
Yeah. And get it into Gully. Here's Campbell. She'll attack against Coons. Loose ball. We got a tie up. And it's going to stay with the Kittens. I think Coach Lane wanted to walk there, and the Ashland faithful wanted to reach in.
Yeah, I heard it enough through my headphones. And
yeah.
I don't think so it was, I'm sure the officials heard it too.
Yep. Here's Campbell for 3. Up good. Back to a
second 3.
17-point lead.
Ashland just has so many weapons.
Too many weapons, yeah. Oborn on the attack, and we're going to get a foul.
I think it's on Campbell, maybe. It is.
I believe it's
4.
4 on Campbell, yeah.
Team second. Gabby Oborn to the line for Russell to shoot 2.
Jenna Delaney set to check in for Ashland.
Oborn's first up and good.
And that is Gabby Oborn's first point of the game with 6 minutes left in the ballgame.
As you said, Delaney checks in for Wolf. Coach Davis going to roll the dice here with Campbell in the 4 fouls. There's Carly, bring it up now. Lily Irvin will meet her at the timeline. Gully at the top. She'll hand it to Delaney. Delaney downhill. A lot of contact, no call. Campbell runs down the loose ball, and now we're going to get a foul.
They're on Coons.
That will be on the 8th grader, Coons.
It's her first.
Alexis Troxler quickly off the Ashland bench.
You know, you're down 15, 5:42 to go. I think for Russell, you can't waste a whole lot of time on the offensive end, and you really got to maybe start thinking about taking a chance or two here on the defensive end.
Troxler on the cut. Up, we got a foul.
On Fleming.
I believe it's going to be on Fleming. And it is.
It's her third.
Number 32, Cameron Fleming, her third.
That will send Alexis Troxler to the foul line for 2.
To the line to shoot 2.
I don't have her in the scorebook yet.
Up, no good.
Still not.
Troxler. Second one, up and in. 48-32. Kittens on top. Here's Irvin to Fleming. Oborn. Oborn falls, and they're going to get a foul on Zoe J here.
It's her first.
That'll be her first.
Team third.
That's 3 team fouls on Ashland still with 5.5 to go. So.
Here's Irvin in the backcourt. Oh, and a little miscommunication between Irvin and Oborn, and will go out of bounds.
I think Irvin thought she was going to stay on the offensive side of the half-court line, and Oborn was going to come back.
Duckweiler back for Zoe J here. Here's Carly bringing across midcourt.
And empty possessions is something Russell doesn't need.
They don't have time left for those. Here's Duckweiler. Troxler. Lob into Gully. Gully against Darnell. Troxler. Carly, and they're going back in. Nice job. Get around Gully there and tip it away by Kennedy Darnell. And here comes Irvin. Can't have empty possessions here, Mike. Gotta have some buckets in a row here.
And can't take a lot of time either.
Yeah, there's Oborn. Irvin, Delaney quickly out on her. Looking for Coons in the post. Quickly double teamed by Troxler and Gully. And there's a tie up.
I think this will go to Russell this time.
It's going to stay with Russell.
As soon as that ball went in the post, Gully was down to double.
Yeah, she almost was waiting, anticipating it. She timed it well there. Irvin to inbound here. Up to Darnell at the three-point line. Darnell against Carly. Not a lot of time for Russell to kind of take these long possessions. Here's Irvin. Finds Darnell. Nice cut and screen from Cam Fleming, and Darnell will finish. We're back to a 14-point game, 4:20 to play. Here is Carly. And steal briefly by Irvin, but Gully gets it back.
Foul reach, I
believe we're going to get a foul, on the floor against Lily Irvin here.
Russell's number 2,
Lily her first.
Team third.
That will give it to the Kittens underneath their own basket. Got to figure out who's throwing it in here. Gabby Carly. Carly. Oh, nice cut by Jen Delaney. We got a foul on Kennedy Darnell, and that will send Delaney to the foul line.
Yeah, that opened up when the defender went to the corner to cover Duckweiler on the open three, and nice job by Delaney to cut straight to the basket for that.
Just like you said, just an experienced move by Delaney. She let that play develop. Delaney's first one up, in and out.
She didn't even move. She just allowed that defender to go away and filled in the space where they were at.
Delaney second, up, Long up and in. Bounced around a couple of times, but doesn't matter how it goes in the basket. So
they all count 1 point.
Yeah. There's Darnell. Oborn. Fleming at the top. She'll take the three. Ain't good.
For Cameron Fleming.
Cam Fleming with the three.
Timeout Ashland.
Timeout Ashland.
I've seen a lot of Russell. I think that was the first three of the year for Fleming.
Might have been.
It is a 30-second timeout.
Coach Davis.
She was definitely excited about knocking that one down.
Yeah. Coach Davis and her Kittens will take a 30-second Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's timeout here. We're at 12 points with 3:50 to play. It's not out of the realm of possibility with the way Russell can get hot with Oborn, Darnell, and Irvin. So
yeah, I know
and
about
Coons.
And Coons has had a nice night, but you know you gotta. I think that was a very strategic timeout for Coach Davis.
Yeah,
it's down to 12. Okay, let's stop this momentum. Let's get back into it. When we get on the offensive end, I'm sure she's telling them we got to be patient and work for a good shot. And now you see Coach Lane going to pick up full court here, which can be feast or famine against the Kittens.
And that's what it's going to be here, one or the other, as Carly gets it to Troxler. Carly back to Troxler. To Duckweiler in the middle. Carly on the right. She'll attack. Step through. Layup no good. Darnell ends up with it. Here come the Lady Devils. Tipped away by Delaney. Darnell gets it back to Coons. Coons driving on the right side. Troxler stops her. Coons pull up no good, and Troxler with the rebound.
Opportunity there for Russell to cut it to 10 and couldn't get that bucket to go down.
And here Carly will slow things down for the Kittens. Here's Carly. Skip pass to Duckweiler. Troxler at the top, back to Carly. And again, one of those deliberate possessions here for the Kittens.
We're down to 3 minutes left here. 12-point deficit for Russell.
Troxler, Delaney in the corner. Delaney baseline now. Finds Troxler. Troxler with the jumper, no good. Tipped around. Carly will end up with it. Duckweiler in the corner. Thought about the three, but we'll out front again to Carly. Carly against Irvin.
She walked or jump ball, one or the other, and they're going to call a jump ball.
You know, it could have been either one, I think, Mike.
There were two calls there,
yeah.
Travel or jump ball. And Ashland gets the jump ball and gets it on the alternating possession.
Duckweiler to Delaney. Russell in a 2-3. They lob it into Gully. Darnell with the help. Gully turns. Nice job being patient and the footwork
she gets the ball on the block there. She's either going to score or get fouled, or score and get fouled. Either way, it just seems like she gets it that deep in the post. It's going to be difficult to defend.
Oborn deep three, no good. Troxler with the rebound, tipped out of her hands by Darnell. Oborn will end up with it, finds Coons underneath for the basket.
But if you're Russell, you can't keep trading baskets. You got to get stops here.
No, it's got to start on the defensive end. Here's Carly. Skip pass to Delaney. Delaney, nice pass to Gully. Back to Delaney. Layup.
Wow. So pretty.
Yep.
Such a nice job of being patient there.
Just a veteran team, Ashland. These girls have played together quite a bit.
They didn't get sped up. They just did a nice job.
Here's Irvin. Fleming, jumper. Good.
2 for Cameron Fleming.
53-41, 125 to play. Here's Carly. Head to Delaney. Delaney will attack. Gully opened the door for her. Now we've got another tie. This one's going to go to the Lady Devils. Coach Mandy Lane wants a timeout.
She wants a timeout full.
It's going to be a full timeout. 53-41, the Kittens on top. 1:17 to play. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, Choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
And we're back here on MyTown TV coverage. We got a MyTown matchup of the Russell Lady Devils and the Ashland Kittens. 12-point game, 1:17 to play, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, Russell hasn't quit. They've continued to fight. Got it down to 9 in that third quarter, but Ashland is just so good. They're such a veteran squad. They rarely do they get rattled. You saw it on that nice play down here just a little bit ago from Delaney to Gully, and then back to Delaney, I think it was.
Yeah.
They were patient. They know what's happening. They won't get sped up. They don't turn it over. It's impressive. It's just an impressive basketball team as Ashland.
Yeah.
But Russell has stayed in it. They haven't given up. They continued to fight. They just haven't had shots go down, and they had a tough first quarter, and that's kind of how it's been the rest of the way.
Here's Irvin for 3, no good, and Zoe J will get the rebound. And Duckweiler will attack Irvin. They're going to get Irvin with the foul, send Duckweiler to the free throw line with 57 seconds to play.
And that's probably going to do it.
I would
12
think
with
so.
57. Not sure there's too many 6 or 8-point shots.
No.
That could get it back in here.
Duckweiler short on the first one.
Duckweiler's had a nice night. I've got her with 11 points right now and 4 rebounds on the night. Or 5 rebounds, excuse me.
Talking with Ashland assistant Mike Lynch before the game, and just about how many ways she impacts the game. Kind of, we made the comparison with her and Lily Irvin. Here is Darnell, picks up her dribble to Irvin. They're matched up here, Irvin and Duckweiler. Coons looking at Fleming in the post. Irvin. Russell, 35 seconds to play here, Mike.
Yeah, really struggling to get a shot off.
Oborn. And it's tipped away, and Gully will pick it up. 25 seconds to play. She'll hand it to Carly. Carly will find Zoe J in the corner for 3, and good.
3 for Zoe J. Smith tonight, 3 threes.
And Darnell will bring it across the timeline with 10 to play. Darnell in the lane, layup up, and we're going to get a foul with 5.4 seconds to play. That is going to be on Zoe J. Smith.
Zoe J. Smith, her second. Team 4. Kennedy Girl now at the line for Russell to shoot 2.
Darnell 1 for 1 at the line tonight.
Zoe J. Smith and Lily Irvin, both daughters of Boyd County legends, Jennifer Swan and Sarah Click Irvin. Jennifer Swan Smith, they both got their jerseys hanging out at Rogers Orange Gymnasium.
Nothing big to live up to at all.
Yeah, exactly. As Darnell make 1 out of 2, and that's going to be it, as Carly will dribble it out. 57-42 in this MyTown matchup. The Kittens have defeated the Lady Devils here at Marvin Meredith Gymnasium. We'll be back with the postgame show here on MyTown TV.
Ashland Credit Union is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships to empower students taking the next steps on their journey. See website for more details or email scholarships@ashlandcu.org for more information.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Mom, what's for dinner?
When life throws you a full court press, Ashland Community and Technical College helps you break through. This is your comeback. Get in the game at ashland.kctcs.edu.
And we're back here on MyTown TV, where the Kittens have defeated the Lady Devils in a MyTown matchup. They've already turned the scoreboard off.
57-42.
57-42 final. And Mike's got some very unofficial stats.
Yeah, it's very unofficial.
Yeah.
So tonight for Ashland, the winners tonight, they had 3 players in double figures. 2 co-leaders in scoring was Brooklyn Duckweiler with 12, Ariana Gully with 12. Also have Gully with 9 rebounds, so it may be officially she might get that 10th to get yet another double-double.
Oh, she let me down.
Well, it could be the scorekeeper that let her down. Gabby Carley with 11, 9 for Zoe Smith, all from three-point range, and then 6 apiece for Brooke Campbell and Jenna Delaney, and 1 point for Alexis Troxler, and I believe that moves Ashland to 20-3 on the season. For the Lady Red Devils, they were led in scoring by Kinley Coons, the 8th grader, with 16, had 11 of those in the first half. Kennedy Darnell with 14, 5 for Cam Fleming, 3 for Lily Irvin, and only 2 for the senior Gabby Oborn, who did have an injured wrist, and we hope that she is okay for that one. Just quickly, Russell will go to Bath County on Saturday. Then they'll be back home here for Boyd County. That'll be here on MyTown. Greenup County on the 17th. That'll be at Greenup. That'll be a MyTown matchup down at the Greenhouse. And then Rowan County at home to close out the season here on MyTown. Another MyTown matchup on the 18th of February. For Ashland, they will play Saturday at Menifee County, then play Pikeville on the 16th, Huntington Expression Prep at home on the 18th. Sounds like they're essentially playing every day, 16th, 18th, 19th, 20th, at Montgomery County, and then home to Johnson Central, and then on Monday, the 23rd, 64th District Tournament starts. And we'll have Ashland. They've moved on to the championship game as they're the 1 seed. They will take on the winner of Boyd County and Fairview. Really quickly, tomorrow night, Brian, you'll be back on the air right back here at Russell for the boys game, as it'll be Fairview. I'll be on the air across the river in Spring Valley for a huge rivalry matchup for girls basketball. Cabell Midland and Spring Valley. It is Our House, My Town series over there. We'll have the floor cam with Jeremy Sutherland and Quinn Cole. I'll be over there to call the action on that. Greenup County travels to Raceland in an audio-only broadcast. And then Saturday, it is a doubleheader down at Greenup County. Girls at 2:30, Fleming at Greenup, and Russell at Greenup County at 5:30 in boys action. And, you know, tonight, Brian, we talked about it all night. Just a great veteran team, a kind of road game that you knew would be kind of tough, but handled like the veteran squad that Ashland is. They came in here, they took care of business, Wasn't really a runaway blowout like it was at home, last month, but took care of business. Great performance by the Kittens, and like we said, we may see these two teams meet again down in Moorhead next month.
Absolutely. I'd say that pretty high percentage chance that not the last time these two are going to see each other, but
would not be shocked.
Like Conley pointed out here, I've been wrong before. So
it's the first time this year, right?
I think so.
Okay.
For Mike Miller, I'm Brian Hall. For our awesome production staff, thanks for joining in here on MyTown TV.